Its plain old little frame has aged far past the age that it would be replaced. But there are no picture frames in space. I saw the most beautiful sight. I came up to Saturn's rings and flew right on by the side. I don't want to sound too saccharine, but I couldn't help but be reminded of your eyes. You know I always try. When each star looks just like the next, it all just feels so blue. All these light years that I travel, I still travel without you. Galaxies all around me, they all glitter with a passion. They say, hold on boy, one day you'll be back home. I lay surrounded in black sky, lost for all eternity, but time still moves on by. The brilliant comet's tails are still so gallantly bright, I could cry. There's no place to wipe my eyes. The vessel I reside in isn't fixed. These walls I swore were parallel now skew aside like this. But perhaps I might be seeing things. I've been alone so long I can't be sure. You would tell me what's wrong. When each star looks just like the next, it all just feels so blue. All these light years that I travel, I still travel without you. Galaxies all around me, they all glitter with a passion. They say, hold on boy, one day you'll be back home. When each star looks just like the next, it all just feels so blue. All these light years that I travel, I still travel without you. Galaxies all around me, they all glitter with a passion. They say, hold on boy, one day you'll be back home. When each star looks just like the next, it all just feels so blue. All these light years that I travel, I still travel without you. Galaxies all around me, they all glitter with a passion. They say, hold on boy, one day you'll be back home. When each star looks just like the next, it all just feels so blue. All these light years that I travel, I still travel without you. Galaxies all around me, they all glitter with a passion. They say, hold on boy, one day you'll be back home. When each star looks just like the next, it all just feels so blue. All these light years that I travel, I still travel without you. Galaxies all around me, they all glitter with a passion. They say, hold on boy, one day you'll be back home. When each star looks just like the next, it all just feels so blue. All these light years that I travel, I still travel without you. Galaxies all around me, they all glitter with a passion. They say, hold on boy, one day you'll be back home.
Hello? Trying to get seated here. Situated. UwU? Ah. Why is this so short? Why is my microphone so short? Oh my god, what did I do? Let's record. Let's do some recording. Hello, how is everyone today? Are you sure Mitzi and Feathercatcher aren't related? They are not. Hello. Okay. Whew. Running around a bit. I wanted to start streaming, but Ursula was using the bathroom, and I wanted to very quickly pop in, use the bathroom, start streaming. Didn't work out. I'll be real. Okay. I'm gonna come around, but I'm definitely not in a great mood at this minute. Like, I was having a good time, and then I thought about the stress of, like, not having income and my dog needing, like, dental surgery, had a small panic attack about it. Not a panic attack, anxiety attack. But we're good. I'm gonna calm down, gonna take a deep breath, gonna do some art. I was working on this today, which is the, okay. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Which is, the next bit of the comic 9 points. I have all the fancy layers turned off because I'm working on some flats now, but this is kind of what I'm going for like the end result, kind of. I don't love it. I don't love what I've made here, but I think it's good enough. I think this is passable as like a panel. So I'm gonna just go with that and take what I learned here and just move forward all the time. So I was working on flatting, and that's why I had all the fancy dancy layers turned off, because I wanted to get all those done. I'm not actually gonna work on that today. I was working on that today, but how does Bitsy have a more metal name than Feathercatcher Duck Slayers? It's a good panel? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I need the encouragement. I get down on myself. I get real down on myself, guys. I'm gonna work on Avo. I'm gonna keep working on flatting this thing. Last night I did all of her bow. And after stream I kept working on doing her hair and listening to the debate, you know, as one does. And then, yeah, I didn't quite finish it, but we'll get there. Whew, okay, I'm just calming down. I'm coming down off of it. Yeah. I want to have a good time. I don't like focusing on the bad times. I think my video is doing okay. Like, it's not the best video ever, but like it's doing all right. Gives me hope for the future of my videos. I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to do some writing last night after stream. For one, it's writing hard. Shocking, I know. But also, yeah, politics nerd, wanted to watch the debate, so I couldn't really do that and write at the same time. Too much brain to do at the same time, so I just continued flat coloring. And yeah, That's basically it. That's all there is to it. There's not much else in my life, is there? Um, my life is like waking up. Ursula's been job hunting. My brother sends 5 million pictures of my niece. Um, and I play Played Up. And I refresh my comic sites, hoping that I don't know, I get more engagement. I don't know. Things are slowly growing. I'll say that, which is good. Very good. I like that. Ursula's working on the next chapter of Avo. She's been working hard at that. I think it's looking good. I've been trying to watch a lot of animal videos so that like my YouTube gets fixed, because oh my god, I am so tired of seeing videos about people who have died. Like I can't do it. It's like I don't know how I destroyed my algorithm with this. You click on one video, man. Then I learned like a YouTuber I used to watch died, which is crazy. Just because YouTube's been throwing all of these videos at me constantly. Um, there were like someone that I stopped watching because they were a little I didn't love their practices, but I didn't want them to die, and I don't know. That's just wild to me. Hello. It's hello. I hope you're having a good night. I'm trying to. I'm working on it. I'm gonna get there. I'm certain of it. Um I'm certain of it. Things will turn up. Things will be good. You know, there's been bad times in my life, there's been good times. And I just gotta stick with it. How's everyone else's night? Does anyone else, or day, is anyone else having a good life? Hopefully. Whew. Sending of positive vibes. Thank you. Yeah, I'm like I don't want to get into this vicious cycle that kind of like killed my entire YouTube channel before, which was like it was like a depression cycle, right? And then all I talk about is being depressed, going to therapy, blah blah blah. Woe is me, and like there's nothing wrong with like having depression and stuff. It's just like I need to manage it and not make my entire channel about it. Cause like, I get it. You know, we're here to vibe, so I don't want to like constantly be talking about that stuff. And like I'm not even that sad. I just don't know. It's just been a stressful few months for real, for real. Like it's been fun and I've been getting so much work done. And then it's just also stressful. It's hard. I need to go to the studio to work on my 3D art project. I'm procrastinating right now. Yeah, you should work on your gosh dang 3D project. That sounds very cool. I believe in you. You can get through this. I think thing, the worst irony about like not having a job or whatever is like it affects your mental health, but like you no longer have your medical plan, so you can no longer see your therapist, you know? Like you no longer can go to therapy. It's such a vicious cycle, isn't it? I could probably message my therapist. I don't really want to though. Like I don't think this is a therapy problem. I don't think I'm therapy bad. Hmm. Okay, what else is in my life? What is more interesting than this? What is more boppin'? Um all I got here's what I got for you guys. Here's what I got for you guys. I cleaned my vacuum today. That was my big thing. That was my big achievement for the day. That was my oh my god, I hate cleaning out the vacuum. So we have a central vac, which is just like the house is a vacuum. Like there's like a vacuum pipes that run through the walls and you can just like zoop vacuum up whatever you want, but it has like this giant uh you know vacuum bag or whatever where everything collects, and you have to clean that out and it's so heavy and it is like you have to wear like a mask because of all the dust that comes out. So I did that today. It's okay to feel down sometimes. Yeah, like it's fine to feel down sometimes, and I do like I I'm not gonna lie that I feel down or whatever, but like I just don't want it to become my entire soul and being. And you know, as someone with depression, I'm really prone to like ruminating on stuff. I think that's like it's like a part of like depression and like being autistic and whatever. Just like executive function wise, like I get stuck on those kind of thoughts. And I can think about I can just get into a spiral and I just don't want to do that. And I just want to have good times. And my puppy is is twitching in her sleep right now. It's very adorable. I believe in you. I don't know what's going on, but this channel's been a part of my life since high school. You mean a lot. Always something. Thank you. Well, I'm glad to uh, provide you with the quality YouTube content. Basically what's going on is just like a few months ago Ursula lost her job. She got laid off. So we just don't have money. That's the problem. That's the long and the short of it. It's just like but even before that, like the job wasn't paying enough, and now it's just kind of like waiting and waiting for a job to happen, which is really stressful. Um and yeah, it really sucks. Um and Yeah, I think it's definitely been getting to me a lot recently. Like just the past week, I don't know what it is. Um, I mean, obviously, it's like okay, so like the thing that's like really stressing me out, I guess, about it, um, like aside from like all the other bills and stuff, like I think the big stress is that I have to pay for my medication soon because I don't have benefits anymore. And I know my medication is gonna end up being like hundreds of dollars, and um, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. And I think like I'm just really hopeful that I don't have that we like get a job before like we get benefits before I need to get a refill on my medication because it's like 75 um like copay or whatever. If I forget um whatever. And so I know it's going to be like hundreds without that. And that's stressful. You know, like back in, and it really sucks too, because like it used to be covered, right? Like, obviously, I'm now the age where like nothing gets covered, but like, you know, like I'm no longer 25 or whatever, but like up to 25, like prescriptions were covered by the government, but now they're not, so it's such a pain in the ass. So yeah, I think that's the big thing. Like that's the part that like I feel the heat behind my eyes just thinking about that. So I think that's what's stressing me out this week. And I just really hope to that Ursula finds a job. Like it's not her fault. It's been like a tough few years for like money because her job kind of sucked ass. Um, on top of everything, like she was not getting paid enough. Um, and we got into like a bunch of like credit card debt and stuff. So it's just been stressful. Oh, thank you. Um, I don't want to like guilt people into giving me money, but thank you. But like that's definitely part of it is just like knowing that I'm gonna have to like ask for help from people because like I have a lot of people I can ask for help, but yeah, it's just hard to do so, I guess. Yeah, and it's hard because it's like also like been so nice to not have to go to work because like well I don't go to work. I do this. I do YouTube and I'm trying to make YouTube um uh work for me. But yeah. Yeah. There's so much to it. It's just like coming back to YouTube has just been so off and on and so like hard to do. And I really want it to like work out and be good. I got a bunch recorded, which is good, and I think I'll have like a bunch of videos out, which is good. And maybe I'll be able to get like what I'm working on. I'm hoping to like do a Kickstarter for it. So having some books will be nice. And that might like cover like a little bit for the month, you know? Ugh. Do, 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 do. Oh my goodness, though. Anyways, okay. I'm ready to bop. My stomach hurts. I am so hungry. I didn't realize this. I did not realize this at all. Oh my god. I'll have to deal with that later. I will have to deal with that later. I got a bunch of bananas that I need to turn into a banana. Bananas are so cheap, right? Like you can live on bananas. It's purely bananas. It's crazy. But no, like we have like Ursula left a bunch of bananas out, and I think that it's like a passive aggressive, um, not passive aggressive, but I think it's like a, what's the word? It's just like a hint that it's time to make banana muffins, because she bought new bananas and has left these old ones out. And I mused that I might make banana muffins sometime, so I think that I am contractually obligated to make banana muffins later, so I should do that tomorrow. Hello, Kairos. Nice to see ya. Nice to see ya. Subliminal messaging. Yeah, there we go. It's subliminal. So something else, isn't it? Man, I want to like do conventions and stuff again. Like I make good money doing that. Oh my goodness. Let's frickin' go. I love these two. They're my girlies. These two are just the girlies. I'm thinking for Nano, maybe working on my how to write comics book. I was thinking of maybe doing that because I think like 50,000 words would be like a good amount for something like that. Like I know usually like how to write books end up being very picture heavy, which is fair. Like how to make comics. I don't really have the money to do R&D at the minute. I really need to do like I had an idea of doing like a commission stream with Ursula because we did like the because I was thinking of doing like a commission for memberships kind of stream. But I never got around to it. And I also just I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything, guys. I don't know why anyone else listens to me. I never know what's going on. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I am. I don't know where I am. I just want to live my life. I just want to draw dragons. Oh, that's her leaf. Oops. Make this mess. Okay. Alrighty. Can we get this done? I feel like we can get her hair done tonight, at the very least, right? I decided to like do some recording like in the background while I'm doing it so that we can use this for video background footage because I keep forgetting to do that. I really like the thumbnail Ursula made. We're trying to go back to like just like easy thumbnails because they honestly do better. I love the little Bones and Ursula drawings, but like I don't think they do as well as far as thumbnails go. But I want to use those for the... Oh my god, sorry, my microphone is falling into the abyss here. Oh, oh. Sorry, Weewa. Yeah, I want to use those guys in my, like, how to write comics book. Like, I think that would be good. I think they're cute. I think, like, a black and white book would be good. It'd be cheaper to print for real. I would like that. And since it's not a book about art so much, like maybe I could do a few colored pages because the print on demand printer I use like allows you to only be charged for the amount of colored pages that you do, and you know most major printers are like that too. Well, look at these cuties. I enjoy coloring things, guys. I'm up with this. I can't wait to get like super crazy good at it. Like I feel like I can get to like a ridiculous level as a colorist. I think I could do it. I need to like practice more. Obviously, I feel like 9 Point is definitely the place to practice. But it is nice doing like all the different comics because they're all very different, I guess. Like because this is a little more on the washed out side. I guess compared to like uh the Magpie, because like they're both kind of cell shaded, quote unquote. Um, but this is a lot more light or whatever. Whereas like uh Magpie's very stark, very crazy, very wild, feral. Um yeah, I just want to do that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then with 9 Point, there's lots of like room to like experiment and do different things, and try different things. And I think that's where a lot of improvement can happen. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. And then I'm excited to learn how to ink. That'll be cool. Did I show you guys my inking practice? I think I did. Oh my god, my nose is itchy. I'm trying so hard not to sneeze into the microphone. I think I did. I think I showed you my inking stuff. But yeah. With all of that, my schedule, it will be crazy. Every face she makes is the cutest. What the frick? The frick, Juliet? Cute. So much cute. Yeah, after this, then I just have to do Nikki, I think, in this scene. And then we can move on to our next scene. Or the previous scene, because for some reason I just started working on this one instead of the one like that comes before it. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. Okay. Juliet's like getting Juliet done is like I know that's a sign of like big progress because she's in like every page or on like every page. I think Nikki's like the third most in this comic. Oh, and Lul. I have to get Lul. He's fourth, I think, for this scene. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the new pages that Ursula's working on. So she's got 2 weeks to do it. It's the goal. The goal is to do 2 weeks. Ooh, sorry. Okay. Just a couple hundred pages, right? It's probably gonna be like 100 more pages. It's just like really quick sketches like this. This. And then I get to try my hands at the magpie. My goodness. What a clip we are moving at. And then I guess it's back to 9 point, right? Just doing it in that order? I guess so. Oh my god, the next scene of 9 point is crazy. Oh, wait, like, she actually has to do a bunch of design work. She has to get Flossie designed, and the Temple of White. I don't think she's designed that yet. I need to remind her of this fact. Probably later, though, because she is in the middle of working on Avo. I guess it's just gonna kind of be like a thing where it's like, oh, it's time to work on this episode of, or issue? I don't know. Scene? Time to get all the design work done. I hate that the weather got hot again. It was so cold recently, and now it's hot again. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like it. I know other people are happy, probably, but I'm not happy. I want to be freezing cold again. I want to wear sweaters. I love wearing sweaters. I like feeling cozy. I don't like feeling airy. I want to feel cozy when I get dressed. Oh, hey, Jenny. We're so close to that constant cold weather. Also, yay, another stream. Hello. Yeah, it's so close. It's coming up on my birthday season, which is autumn. And it's just my favorite. It gets so pretty. It's chilly, but like not too chilly, like not freezing. Like I don't want to be freezing. Like I just want to be like crisp. Um, I want some nice crisp air. Yum, 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 yum. That's me eating the crisp air. I should cook potato. I should cook potato. That's what I should do for dinner, maybe. I don't know. What can you do with a potato, guys? I have like a bunch of potatoes. Could roast them, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Potatoes. Anybody else with an October birthday in here? Any Octoberheads? Hell yeah, October here. I'm October 5th. Make batteries. Oh, potato batteries. True. Delicious. Energy. October 8th? Oh, hell yeah. My dog's birthday is October 3rd, too. Your birthday's next week. Well, happy almost birthday. Exciting. I'm gonna be 30. I'm gonna be 30 years old. It's gonna happen. The big 3-0. Maybe for my birthday, Ursula will get a job. Your dog older than you? True. It's how I remember what age she is, because she's turning 9 and I'm turning like 30. So like there's like a period, like the few days between, there's like a it's very easy to calculate what her day, because like yeah, that's funny. What's weirder is she was born the day after my other dog died. Um, that one was wild. So my dog died on the 2nd, and then she was born on the 3rd. And I got her for finishing honey walls. Like a NaNoWriMo. She was my prize. Oh, she's so old. Her breath smells so bad. She needs to go to the vet. But I will not dwell on that, because, you know, money. But, yeah, I love her. She's awful. I love her so much. But she is the worst dog. I never want another dog like her again. Lovely dog. She is neurotic to the bone. Neurotic. So energetic. I have a husky, right? Husky, laziest creature on the planet. She's so lazy. I can't get her to do any form of exercise. In the winter, she never comes inside. Like that's she's got that going for her. And then in the summer, then she just like passes out after like a little walk. Meanwhile, Madoka can go for like 3 hours straight. Like when we were, oh god, it takes like a 3 hour walk to tire her out. She plays fetch like a maniac. She's obsessed. She's like a little kid. Like when it's time, because we play fetch after her dinner time. So she finishes her dinner so fast. Sometimes like she won't even finish it. Um Sometimes she won't even finish it because she'll hear us starting to get the ball and we're like, no, go finish your food. And she loves food. Like she's not like that, but she loves ball so much more. Like there's always like this misnomer that dogs like I don't know. It's like people always want to train their dogs with like toys instead of treats because like I don't know, have an ego basically, but my dog actually is like the one dog who is way more toy motivated than she is treat motivated. She will like, oh my god, she's just crazy. She loves fetch. It's how we helped get her a little bit over her fear of like thunder, like a little bit. And it's how I can get her to go to the go like to the bathroom when there's fireworks. Is like I can throw a ball and she will go, but like she won't take a whole hot dog. Like she'll be so scared, but like the ball overrides that completely. A lazy husky. Did you find a unicorn? Um, yes, I would say that Serena's a bit of a unicorn. Um, she's definitely lazy for a husky, I will say. I think it's either that or Madoka is so insane that Serena is like nothing. Oh my god, Madoka is so loud. Oh my god, she never shuts up. She's constantly whining. Like nails on the chalkboard. My husky is so quiet. Like Serena will backsass you and howl and stuff, but like she's not constantly making noise. She will make noise when needed. Madoka just never stops making sounds. Are you a bearded man? Yes, I am a bearded man. Okay. I'm a very hairy individual. What kind of question is that? I have the worst habit. I have trichotillomania when it comes to my beard. I'm constantly just pulling hairs out of it when I'm nervous. Is that or biting off my taste buds? I do that when I'm bored. Yeah, I just constantly do it. It's very satisfying. Like, I love when I find an ingrown hair. Ripping stash hairs out. I chew my mustache hairs. I, like, bite. Like, I never trim my mustache hairs because they never get long enough to be trimmed because I constantly, like, chew them. I had that trouble when I had long hair, too. Like, as a kid, I would just, like, chew on my hair. And then it would be, like, so cold outside that my hair would freeze. There'd be, like, icicles. And that'd be even more fun to chew on, so... Feral behavior. I'm pretty feral. I I I bite a lot of things. I'm a biter. I go "Nyang, nyang." I've been trying to not be as feral. I've been trying to not use my my teeth as a multi-tool. They can learn so much. Like archaeologists, they can learn so much from teeth, right? So my thought is that when I'm dug up, you know, when I'm dug up, they're not gonna care about like male or female or whatever because they will be so appalled with what I the amount of garbage, the amount of nonsense I used my teeth for. I just like I just open bottles. Um, I have like weak grip. I don't have I don't have really strong grip. Maybe it's because I've always used my teeth to grip things instead, but like since no longer using my teeth to open things, um more teeth usage means you'll have less dental issues. That's true. Those archaeologists would be proud. I guess that's true. That's how they can determine like left-handedness in the past was like how like certain wear in the teeth would happen because of like yeah because there'd be stuff like where you would hold stuff with your teeth and do with your other hands. Except my teeth are in not great dentally speaking. I'm missing a tooth. I'm missing 3 teeth. I don't have 2 wisdom teeth. I have 2 that I probably need to get removed at some point in my life. But at least it's only 2. I don't have 4 to deal with. And then I have like just a random tooth that I'm missing. And it's the worst. Like I was just born without it. Because it means I like if I chew with that side of my mouth, like stuff just gets mashed into just like my gums. Just empty gums. It's like because there's a tooth on top but not a tooth on the bottom. I have 6 extra teeth on one side of my mouth only. This is not including wisdom teeth. That's wild. Nerfed from birth. Yeah. I had to get like 24 no, not 24. It was a ridiculous amount. It was 12, I think. I had 12 cavities I had to fill in high school because I'd never gone to like the dentist in a long time as a kid. And I cried. I cried so hard. And then I learned I don't really care that much. Dental stuff doesn't scare me, thank God. All other needle stuff, terrified. I hate blood tests. Oh, I hate blood tests so much. That's why my medication's so expensive, is like I can't do the needle testosterone. That stuff like eh. Like it just made me so depressed having to do that. Having to do a needle every 2 weeks. Never had a cavity in my life. Wow, jealous. It has to do with like the type of bacteria in your mouth, I think, is part of it. Some people just are not susceptible to it, while others are. Are you able to get approved for an auto injector? I don't know what that is. Never heard of this. I do the gel. I had to do like Lupron for a while. That stuff's crazy. That stuff is so painful. I hate it. I would bleed and bruise every time with that needle. It's like getting a boba straw in the arm. Ursula used to do my injections for me. I had the exact problem with injectable like an autodictor. An autodictor is like stuff people you can't see, then you'll let Jack sit for you. Yeah. It's the it's that's good. Like Ursula would do it for me and I hated it. I just hate the concept. I don't know what it is. It's way easier than regular injections. Maybe. Ugh, but if I change to injectable, then I have to go back to my endocrinologist and like figure out my T levels again. And that means I have to take a bunch of blood tests. Um and I have trouble with my hemoglobin. My hemoglobin goes crazy, goes wild. Um and I'm finally in a place where it's not, so I don't really want to mess around with it. But yeah. T-gel is so expensive. And whenever Ursula gets a job, it's gonna be covered. And it'll be fine. It's just the fact that it's not covered right now that's stressful. And hopefully I just don't run out of testosterone before she gets a job. We're gonna cross our fingers and hope for the best. I'm in my mind it's October. October it'll happen. It takes somewhere between like 6 months and a year usually to get a job, I think. I think? I don't know. So we just gotta somehow survive that. I always hated the blood tests over and over. Yeah, I hate blood tests. I hate like how blasé people are about them. Doctors are just like, oh, take a blood test. And you're like, fuck you, you've ruined my life. Is it not even that? It was like, oh, okay, just do a blood test every day. I could never be Ursula. Ursula had to do that for a while. It was like blood tests every day for like a month. Oh, they had to start like taking from like her hand, I think, because like her veins were not doing great. Just the anticipation of pain and knowing the act for it to get it done was hard, but auto fixed that for me. It's not even the pain. I don't know what it is that freaks me out. Like I don't care too much. Cause like I don't like needles in my mouth I don't care about. I think it's just specifically like I could never handle like kids would have like those poppies for Remembrance Day and they would like stick the needle beneath their skin and like that's just stuff I just can't do it. It was knowing I have to cause the pain basically. Yeah. I mean you're literally stabbing yourself. Yeah, but I also bite off my own like as we've discussed, I bite off my own taste buds, and I've like I've self-harmed before, so like I'm just squeamish about the concept of needles specifically. That's why I can't watch Human Centipede. There's like that one section in Human Centipede where like they're running away, and like the needle gets pulled out, like it's like an IV needle gets ripped out, and I left. I didn't see the rest of Human Centipede just because of that. I'm a lot better now. I'm sure I could sure I could watch Human Centipede now. Oh my god. That movie was like Human Centipede is like everything you think about it is way better than what it actually was, you know? Human centipede, human centipede. That's what I would get mad about. I would constantly pick at my skin where it bleeds, but I can't inject tea. Okay, fear receptors. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I remember having to like get vaccinated as a kid. Oh man, I remember crying. I got sent home because I wasn't vaccinated. Um, ugh, so annoyed. Whatever. I was like crying and wait in the waiting room for the vaccines, and then it was fine. Like once it's there, it's just like the anticipation that kills me. I'm way better than I was before. Um, and like I can watch injections now. I just don't know. Getting blood drawn? Oh, I hate getting blood drawn. It's the anticipation of doing. That's what ruins it for me. That's what makes my life makes it so hard for me to do stuff like that because it's not so much the actual day where not the vaccine where the needle happens. It's waiting and knowing that I'm going to have to do it is just like what I can't do. Like when it came down to like my Lupron the week before, I would just be like, I couldn't get anything done. I would just be thinking about it the whole time. But like then in the hallway to do it, and then like the 10 seconds of just pain were nothing. Like I didn't care about that. Um, it was just the waiting for it that like I can't handle. And so with testosterone, I was just constantly in a state of anxiety about that. Um, it's just like, yeah. I have type O blood, so it is staying inside my body because I feel lightheaded and sick for hours after a simple blood test. Yeah, I want to donate blood, but I just couldn't. It would help my hemoglobin problem, too. Lighten the load. Because, like, I didn't mind... When I was in the hospital and someone random would just show up and take my blood, it'd be like, whatever. Like, I can handle that. They'd just be randomly like, okay, we need your blood. I was like, oh, okay. I hate this. Except one time they were like, okay, we need your blood. I'm like, you just took it. I don't want to do it twice out of the same arm because that's gonna be bad. My life will be worse if I can't do tests. That's how I get through it. Yeah, I've gotten so much better. Like I think the Lupron really helped with that because weirdly enough, I feel like it being actually painful every single time was kind of helpful. Because, like, with other needles, like, it's just a pinch or whatever. But, like, the Lupron was, like, it was searing awful pain every single time. And, like, I could, like, wait and get that, no problem. But it's, like, it's where I don't know if it's gonna be painful or whatever. That freaks me out more. I don't know. Because I can handle needles in my mouth just fine. As long as I'm wearing the little sunglasses. They give me strength. Thank you for farting on me. Thank you, Serena. That was lovely. That was horrible. One time I had to do a blood test and the nurse messed it up twice in both. So they tried both arms and then another came. Ugh, I'm sorry. I hate that. Oh my god, one time they almost didn't take off the band and I started like feeling like I was gonna pass out. Like losing feeling. Freaking crazy. They didn't take off the tourniquet. It was bad. That was like a bad experience. And then another time, like just no blood was coming out of me. Like they would get a vein, but no blood would come out of the vein. So now I make sure to drink tons of water before, so that my blood is not syrup. It's just that's the hemoglobin. Ugh. I want to get like hysterectomy, but like I don't want to get like any exams though, you know? It's a catch-22 because I want to get a hysterectomy so I don't have to do any exams. But then in order to get the hysterectomy, you have to like get the exams. Same. I hear some doctors don't make you do that. I feel like I could get out of it. I feel like I could. Like I've gotten out of like having to do the exams, because I'm basically not at risk for HPV or like cervical cancer. My risk is very, very minimal because I'm asexual. And I got vaccinated for HPV, so like I'm a sex repulsed asexual, so it's very unlikely. Top surgery was invasive enough, and then I got to deal with all that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice to never have to worry about it, though, I guess. But then there's the stress of, like, because, like, where I'm at right now, like, if I can't afford medication, right, then you don't have hormones. That's wild. Then there's the hoops of getting it, because, like, you need 2 doctors' approval. You need to get the approval of 2 doctors. You have to get your letter sent. Because of course you do. Maybe it's changed. I doubt it. I bet it's gotten harder, if anything. Getting coverage for top surgery was insane. My mother tried to convince me not to get the HPV vaccine for whatever reasons, but I got it around 18, 19 anyway. Would rather not take the risk, even though I have no plans on having you know what. Yeah. Actually, it's kind of funny. So you know how like I got taken out of school because I wasn't vaccinated. I didn't have my vaccines up to date. One of those was HPV. And the reason that I didn't have HPV was I didn't want to get it. I didn't want to get the shot because everyone was at school getting their vaccines done. Um, and I was too terrified of this. I was not prepared. So it wasn't on purpose, but I was so thankful that a metal door slammed open in my face and it left this huge dent and like all this bruising and stuff. So I got to go home and I missed vaccine day because of that. Should be illegal to not vax your kids, to be honest. Uh, Probably. I don't know. I don't know what the. I'm not anti-vax. I am definitely not anti-vax or anything. And I don't think there should be religious exemptions, or whatever. But I think there's like credible medical exemptions that exist. I'm not sure though. I don't think for the most part there is. I'm not a doctor. Shocking, I know. Yeah. 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 I think that's the only thing that's the only reason I'm hesitating. It's just like that concept. I'm not sure if that's real. I think it is. I think some vet care should be free. I think a lot of like public health veterinary care should be free. It should be I think government funded veterinary care. Like I think rabies shots should be free. I think it should be free to get your dogs and cats vaccinated for rabies. Um and I think it should be free to deworm them. Like anything that can like affect people, like I just don't I think that's like a public health problem. Cause like worms can like spread to like children and stuff. Like if people aren't deworming their dogs, like then like roundworm can get like if a dog has like isn't dewormed, then it the kind of people who don't pay attention to that also probably don't care if their dog poops and they leave that poop where like kids play and then kids get roundworm from that. Like I think that stuff should just be like covered. Also spaying them. Yeah. Um for that I don't care. Okay, like I am like pro spay or like uh alternatives to spaying, like hysterectomy and vasectomy. I know like those are um interesting options that can like there's some like veterinary like debate or whatever to be had with that or whatever. Um and like some early spay issues aren't good, like have health detriments. Like in general people should be um especially yeah. I think cats especially though. I think cats and I think they should not be allowed outside. My contention with dogs like I think low cost spay and neuter should be available, but I think my contention with dogs is that the kind of people where the spaying and neutering is actually an issue are the kinds of people who are just already trying to breed their dogs. Like I know a few people who have not like spayed and neutered like their dogs, and I know it's not as common in some countries. Um, and it's honestly fine, like as long as it's not behaviorally an issue and they manage it correctly and aren't trying to like backyard breed or whatever, like that's fine. I think cats are a different story because cats get out. There's um huge feral populations. Like I think I'm fine with it if there's like issues with like feral dogs, like that kind of stuff. Um but I think yeah. I feel like the vaccines and like deworming and stuff are easier to get people on board with for whatever reason. Though people are weird about dog vaccines. Oh my god, you know what's crazy is there's a big debate about dog abortion. um in especially like southern states that have that have like humane societies and stuff. People are just worm haters, I think. Worms are gross. Having worms is gross. Have you ever had worms? I had worms as a child. I had to get dewormed. It has like a picture of like a little cartoon worm on it. Is it because I ate a lot of dirt as a child? Probably. Stupid. Tapeworm is crazy. I didn't know how hard it was to actually acquire a tapeworm. Tapeworm, you have to have fleas. Like tapeworm is requires two hosts to exist. Yeah, but that's why they would be more on board with deworming, you feel me? Yeah, no, I get it. I think I get it. I know what you mean. People like can't understand vaccines or whatever. Like they you can't see them. But like worms, you can show them a worm. And they're like, "Ooh, gross." You gotta get extra nasty to get a tapeworm. Yeah, you have to eat an infected flea. That's the requirement. You have to eat an infected flea or something covered in infected fleas. I got lice somehow and had to go to some place for treatment. They played the Guardians of Gahul movie at the de-lice place, and now I associate that movie with lice treatment. Oh my god, I lice treated at home. I've gotten lice twice in my lice twice. I've gotten lice twice. One was from Ursula. Thanks, Ursula. The other time, I don't freaking know. Apparently, my brother also got lice at the same time, and he treated it for himself. He did it by himself. He was like, he would have been like 13, I think, when he did it. Um, it's really easy, actually, to treat lice. Okay, it can be easy. I know sometimes it's hard. Mayonnaise, we used mayo, and my hair was amazing. You use like mayo in a shower cap, and then you just like constantly sit there doing like a lice comb forever, and eventually you get rid of them. You do some vinegar in your hair, and then like tea tree oil. That shit slaps. Tea tree oil. I need to get more antifungal soap. I love me some antifungal soap. That stuff's amazing. I get fungi. Fungi be hitting. I get the armpit fungi. I don't love that for me. But if I keep up with like an antifungal, like I don't ever have to deal with it. And it's usually just tea tree oil, so I think most of the treatment was at home. I don't remember why we went to a lice place. Huh. That is awesome. Death by mayo. Yeah, you basically suffocate them in the mayonnaise. Is what happens. Like, you wear a shower cap full of mayonnaise and it suffocates all of the living lice, and the vinegar can kill the eggs. So just doing that treatment gets rid of them. But we also used like this like tar shampoo too. We just went all out. We used everything. We threw the kitchen sink. When I did it the second time, it was pretty easy to get rid of them. Vinegar is like yum egg. Yeah, eggs and vinegar. You make mayo out of the lice eggs. The nits. Did you have a lice comb? Yeah, I had a lice comb. I love lice combs just in general. They're just really fun to run through the hair. Quick dye job will kill two birds with one. That's true. Die. 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 Death by dye. Death by dying. Oh, I have a crazy issue right now. This has happened to me twice in my life. I have a splinter in my fingernail. It's like several millimeters beneath like the nail bed. Or not the nail bed, like the point, you know? It's like jammed down there. And it's painful, man. I've done this twice. Like I had one on my toe. It hurt. And it took me, I think, like 6 years for my toenail to heal after this. I jammed like a centimeter long splinter was just stuck in my toenail for like a year, and then it came out, and then it just took forever for it to like heal and for my toe to look normal again. I don't even remember it happening, is the crazy part. I don't know how that got in my toenail. I'm sorry, this is a horrifying conversation. One thing I miss about being an embroiderer is like I never had to trim my nails. Because as an embroiderer, like I don't know what it was, but like okay, I know what it was. It was working with the machines. They would just wear my nails down. Horrible image, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to do this to you. This is my life for years. I went to the doctor and they were like, "It's not cancer." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Cool." I wasn't even thinking it was, but because I guess if it's cancer, fun fact, toenail cancer or whatever, nail cancer, I guess it would be like some sort of like dermatological cancer. It'll be at like the nail bed, like right at the end bit. Oh, that doctor. Oh my god. I had to get a mole removed from my belly button. That was horrifying. That was a horrifying surgery. God, that was like almost like a decade ago. Oh my god. The grossest thing. Okay, the absolute what's wrong with a belly button mole? It was just like a little sus and it was like hard to keep track of because it was in my belly button. I was born with it. Um and then I would just get like anxious about melanoma. So I just wanted I got it biopsied basically. Hey, we got all our hair colored in. That was your parasitic twin. How could you? Oh god. But right, the grossest thing was so it got like stitched up or whatever. So like 8 years 8 or 10 years later, I pulled out a stitch from it. Like it was just like so compacted in there that like I didn't notice until I removed it with tweezers. That was wild. Stitches can become part of your skin. I don't even know if it was that. I think it was just jammed in there. I don't exactly like dig down there, man. Horrible. Yeah. I don't exactly. I'm not the only one either, you know. Apparently like oh god, this was like years ago. They discovered like thousands of new unknown bacteria just by looking in the belly button. It's like why haven't we looked in there before? What are we doing? I'm sorry. I don't know what this conversation is. I'm sorry to tell you all the terrible things. I've had so many fingernails get ripped off in my life. That is the worst. Um, I'm so afraid. I have like an ingrained fear of opening the freezer now because as a child I opened up the freezer and a pound of raw ground beef fell on my toe and ripped off the toenail somehow. You just gotta stop making them, I think. True. Shit. I guess we're working on Nikki now. Let's go. LFG. Let's start with her dress, I guess? Sure. She's not there. I just wasn't sure if she was in the crowd scene. I don't know what it is about like nails and stuff that like is so like ugh. Like of all the injuries, I don't know why that one freaks me out so much. It feels common too. Like I feel like other people are also like grossed out by stuff that happens to the nails. My dog doesn't care. Oh my god. She's constantly breaking her nails. That's Madoka for you. She's crazy. She's a crazy dog, as I was saying. We had to go for like walks for a couple weeks, like no more ball because she was like she had like a nail that was like just crushed. And just had to let it heal. Just kind of watch and see if it gets infected, right? But she has like the perfect nails usually, as long as she keeps up with ball. I really need a dog that is more calm about getting their nails done so that I can practice more because I'm really good at getting cat nails trimmed now because my cats are so chill, so I can handle the really wiggly ones with the darker nails where you can't see the quick as easily. But But my only dog that's good about her nails being touched is Madoka, and she has like black nails, so I can't really figure out the quick as easily. Why are we yelling? Lear just came in and yelled at me. I don't know what that was about. What did I do to you, bud? Am I ignoring you? Oh, while I was cleaning the vacuum today, you'll be happy to hear this. I took all the worms downstairs. Yesterday there was like 25 worms in my hallway. I took them all downstairs and threw them into the storage. Just, as I do. And Miku was not into it. I feel like she's not feeling good. I don't she wasn't. I haven't seen all the worms return, I think she's feeling ill. Because, like, usually she would go crazy for that, now that I think about it. I don't think she's in a good... She was wheezing earlier. I think she has, like, a cold. A kitty cold. Lear had one a bit ago. The quick is so stressful, especially if the nails are super long. And now it's a thing to get nails back to normal length. Yeah, it's hard. Thankfully, Madoka wears her down, but my lazy-ass husky, and she's a husky, so she doesn't like her paws being touched. Oh, she's the worst. You're the worst, Weewa. You're the worst about your nails. Gotta go to bed. See ya. Well, thank you for coming, and thank you for chatting. See you another time, my friend. I love Nikki. My girly. Ugh, I gotta resist the urge to keep working after stream. Because I always end up working after stream on art. But I should be doing my writing stuff, because I can't do that on stream. Two of the Clark's nails... Two of the Clark's... What is... Two of Clark's nails broke off somehow without me noticing, and it was beyond the quick. I don't know how long it took me to notice, but he seems fine. Yeah, Madoka's nails are like that. One time, Madoka came in and her nail was bent outwards, and I was like, oh my god, like, frick, like, we're gonna have to go to a vet trip. But it was, like, dead. Like, it was just dead. It was old and just bent outward. It must have, like, broken a while ago and was just falling off, so it was fine. She breaks them a lot. Damn, why Nikki's so cool? What the frick? Nikki's not cool. Nikki's kind of a dork. Dorcas. I love how cool she comes across, though. I guess I should do that wider if I'm gonna go on top of it, right? Okay. Hmm. Or I guess I have to do Juliet's ear. She needs her little ear colored in. She's got her little what's it? Her leaf, her ear leaf. Make sure that gets colored in goodly. And like her eye color in the eyes. I'll probably do that last because everyone will need their eyes colored in. Like at least the whites of their eyes will be colored in for everyone. Damn, there's not that much Nikki in this, so I think we're gonna get through it. I think it'll be okay. I wonder if we can get all of it done tonight. Oh, I wonder if my recording stopped working a while ago. I don't know. No, it's still going. Never mind. It's still going. We're good. I want to make sure to record a background video for the topics. I need to come up with my next set of those. Whoa, whoa. Spinning. Yeah, I'm also gonna have to get, what am I gonna have to do? I forgot. Something. I thought my Apple Pen was like scratching out my iPad, but I think it's just my nib is getting really scratchy. Also, my iPad just needed a clean. I'll be real, I forget to clean my devices. I don't do it enough. I don't do it enough. My keyboard is like a huge mess. The problem is my keyboard's like a typewriter keyboard. So it's easy to clean the buttons, but in between the buttons, it gets so nasty because my cats like to sit on it. But then it's very deep, so there's lots of gubbins. So I need to vacuum it, is basically probably the solution. So maybe I'll do that later. It's just the gayest book. My god, this is so freaking gay. I'll never get over this. How gay Julia is. She will break the gaydar. She's the type of gay where only she is unaware that she is gay. Something LGBT happened to her today. That's true. There's an LGBT birding thing called Let's Go Birding Together. So every time I see LGBT, I just read it as Let's Go Birding Together now. This is wonderful. Let us go birding together. The Immortals and Avo are a lot less homophobic. I don't think like Avo is like an incredibly homophobic world. It seems more accepting than our world. But there's definitely some amount of homophobia. Because Julia has some like internalized things. And her parents aren't really cool on her being gay. And she's never really even heard of the concept of gay, so it's not booping and bopping, you know? Not quite booping, not quite bopping. Is it the homophobia? It's true. Ugh. Well, it's like I don't know why immortals would be homophobic. Okay, actually there are some homophobic immortals. The angels 100% are homophobes. They're at least transphobes. They do a large amount of transphobia, but that kind of makes sense. Because they're kind of fascists, but like, you know. That's not really talked about in this book. So that's a book 2 problem. Okay, we got her dress done. Now it is her skin tone. Let's do it. Woo! No, that's his. I don't know why I read that as her hand. That is not her hand. That is his. That is his suit thing. I thought that was fingers, but it's not. That's his suit jacket. You can see where I would be confused there, I hope. I have to work on book 3. That's my goal for writing after this. Oh my god, I'm just still stuck on that shit. It's not going. It's not going the way I want it to be going. Oh, she'd probably be wearing stockings, right? I'd have to. I'm assuming she is. Yeah, her legs are probably a different color. I bet she is. I'd have to check, actually. I think there's like a full body picture of her within the first scenes. So I'll go back and look at that in a later bit off stream. Guess before I get any writing done, I need to eat food, because I am so hungry still. My stomach is growling. I skipped dinner today. It's because I had a really late lunch. It's not because I planned on skipping dinner. I just wasn't hungry when dinner time rolled around. And that's why I was talking about potatoes at an earlier point in the stream. It's all coming together. It's all making sense. I don't think that's... Oh, her arm. On to this one. Cute. Oh. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to boop the mic just there. Oh, I can have pizza pockets. That's easy. That's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I have pizza. Oh, the AC has stopped working. Oh, it's so quiet now. Oh. My AC just stops working sometimes. It just gives up on life. It's like, ooh, too much. Okay, I need to turn it off because it needs to take a little AC nap. It's fine in here though. It was getting sweaty. Me and Ursula have been playing Played Up more, of course. That's all we do. We lost our hot dog restaurant right before stream. It was silly. I forget what happened. I forget why. Ursula panics. Ursula panics and then stops talking. That's usually what happens. Do I cause troubles? Yes. We can't pinpoint where I fail, though. Not because I don't, just because we can't. Oh my god. We lost our last burger restaurant because she didn't put the burger on a plate and freaked out because like they weren't eating it. And then she realized after the fact that she'd not plated up. It's the name of the game, Gary. I hear my bird cheeping. My bird's cheeping. Cheep, 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 chirping. I think it's because the AC is turned off. She can hear me talking. She's like, wait, are we up? Is the flock awake? What the flock? I think some amount of this is supposed to not be her real shoulder. I think some of this is supposed to just be like her dress, maybe? I don't know why it would be up so high, but whatever. This is obviously a little bit of a rougher sketch. It's a little rough here. But, you know, life's too busy. Be more lazy. Oh, that is her dress color. There we go. Taking my own advice. I think that's good. I don't know, man. Man, I did not color the shoulder in here at all. What the hell? I'm not sure what happened there. Merry salutations. Oh, hello. Nice to see you, as always. Sorry for being so late. That's no problem. I'm just trying to finish up coloring in this lady. Nikki is her name. I hope your day is going well, your night, evening, whatever. All that led up to it. I got my eyeball smashed by a flying potato. You're gonna have to unpack that one. That one's gonna need some unpacking. Unload those potatoes. Okay. Next. Good. There's quite a few. I guess part of it is they get more difficult as you move along because you have to get more tight with it. Because like the top layer is like the most perfect flat. All the others kind of you get to scribble over. If that makes sense. That doesn't make sense. I think it's also the hair has so many loops. Got so many loopies going on. I was harvesting potatoes with my sister in my grandma's garden. She was fighting with the plants over the fence so we could continue through the dirt unimpeded. She grabbed a plant that had a massive potato still stuck on it and tried to throw it over the fence, but smashed the potato into my eyeball instead. Well, I hope your eye is okay. Oh my goodness. That doesn't sound good. My eye is fine now. It's ridiculously bloodshot and sore. My dad once broke a blood vessel in his eye. It was like, it didn't hurt or anything. It just looked crazy, but he did it like he sneezed and broke a blood vessel. And so his eyeball was all red. And it healed looking real crazy like, and he had a great time with that. Okay. Okie dokie. Next one. Oh my goodness. The yawning from me is real. Okay, it's starting to be past when I would stop streaming, but I'm gonna turn on my oven instead and wait for it to preheat and cook my food. Because I'm just gonna be sitting here and drying anyways. So I'm just gonna do that, and once my food's ready, I'll quit stream. So just let me go preheat the oven real quick. You probably shouldn't put your head there, where my butt usually goes. Hi, I'm back. Oven is now preheated. Yeah, because I kind of want to finish this. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the microphone like that. I want to finish this flat coloring stuff, but I'm also like really hungry. So, and if I don't finish it before my food is ready, then it wasn't meant to be. I'm gonna make pizza pops. Cause that'll be nice and easy peasy. So otherwise I'd just be watching probably Game Grumps. To be real. Is it this? I'm having trouble telling like whose finger is whose. I'm confused about this. Is it like that? Is it more like... What? I'm so confused. What's happening? I don't know. Oh, this one's a little more straightforward, I think. Oops. As far as the comics going, I have added a new character to the story, and I am indecisive about where I want to put him. That is a struggle. I don't know what's happening with these hands. I give up. Hands are non-existent, or they're weird. Either do I want him to be the main bad guy now or later down the line? Let me see. There's a tricky one. There's like the main bad guy in Avo, but he doesn't really show up much in book 1. We got our side baddie. Up and her shoulders. Okay. I think this is the last really involved page, I think. God, it's been so long since I've been to like a convention or anything like that. I can't remember the last time. Probably not pre-pandemic. Or not pre. Oh no, there was one post-pandemic. Well, you know what I mean by that. There was one. It didn't go great, but I wasn't paying attention tons. And I went to Pride recently. So that's what. I haven't done many others. I really need to try and get into TCAF again. Whenever those get mailed out. Or whatever. Whenever that's ready. You needed your proof of vaccination, and that was just like one hurdle too far. Just paperwork is hard to find and get together, and my ADHD didn't help with that. So I never got around to submitting my application last year. It's probably sometime soon, actually. I think. I think TCAF is usually in the fall for like submissions. TCAF is really good for I think that's Juliet's hand actually. Maybe. It feels more like it's Juliet's hand than it's Nikki's. I think. That situation in writing? What? Sorry. I lost track of what's happening. Again. Classic. Classic me. Okay. Good, good, good. Oh wait, there's one more that's kind of involved. This one's a little bopping. Okay, so that's flats there. Okay. Hmm. Oh, preheated. I will be back. One sec. Okay. Back to it. I know, I was gone for so long there. Forever. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. It's probably not good for my mood to be hungry. It's like on that list, the like DBT stuff, it's halt. The first one is hungry. Am I hungry, angry, lonely, or tired? Okay. Oh, the last one here. And then it's just her hair. And then I get to color my boy. I don't think I will get to tonight, but tomorrow for sure. I'm pretty certain I'll get to color Lul in tomorrow. Then I'll probably work on some of the earlier scenes and the later scenes, because I know there's like a bunch of like little things that need flatted here still. But I'm gonna try and do all of the major stuff first. Rather than worrying about the little bits. Don't know why I'm gonna do it that way. That's just how I feel. The little bits are so hard. There's so many of them. You know? Alright. On to the hair. Yeah, the hair's gonna take a while. It's so many little bits, you know? It's a finagle. What is... What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. It's not fickle. Finicky, that's it. The hair is finicky. That's lots of little bits to worry about. It's always funny, like, when you're coloring in, like, a messy thing. Because you have to be so clean about it. It's very ironic how that works. Thankfully, I don't have to color in too many Nickies. She's pretty... She's not in the scene as much as Faria is. She's still in a lot. Her hair is definitely the most difficult, I think. To get flatted. Oh, hi, Weeva. Oh, big sigh. Dogs have like the biggest size. I don't know what that is. It's raining out there? Is that good? Might be cool. A cool day tomorrow. That's good. It's gonna be hot here for the next week, which sucks. We're having some nice cold weather, but now it's all hot and sticky again. It's like the last hurrahs of summer. Oh my god, this is so complicated. Oh, my cat's snoring. Adorable. Little kitty cat snores. Very musical. That's one page. Or two. Two. Okay. Not completely hopeless. Oh, I can smell the pizza. I can taste it. Oh my god. I'm so ready. I think I should do like the interior first. 'Cause that's kind of easier to follow. Like the stuff around the face. And then finding out the outer stuff is a little more tricky. But then I won't get lost in the curls as much. I think I kind of get lost and then I go spend time like detailing out something that doesn't need detailed out, I guess. Something that's like an inside kind of thing. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. So focused. I guess it's like the latter half of the stream. It's pretty... Everyone's pretty tired. And sleepy or focused. Also, I'm up late. I mean, I'd usually be up this late anyways. But I'm streaming late. Ooh, it's pretty. It's kind of real late. I wish I liked to microwave food more. I just don't like the microwave. It makes everything very wet. I don't like moisture. I like things crispy, you know? Microwave, not great at the whole crispy thing. The worst part is it's gonna come out and then it's gonna be molten hot in the middle. So I'll have to wait even more. But, you know. Such is life. C'est la vie. Okay, onward. Guess we will be working on coloring in Little Toro. My boy. Okay. Oh. Alright, so that is my cue to leave. Thank you for stopping by. Always nice seeing all of you. See you tomorrow for Thursday's stream, I guess. Yeah. Alright, bye-bye.